From your perspective, is there any advice in Corey's book that you disagree with or think women might see differently?
I don't really think so. I mean, there's certain things where I'm like, I personally wouldn't do that, but I mean, if it works for other women, hey, go ahead. Like the teasing after when she's mad, like I don't like that. But
That's called a pattern interrupt. When
um
she's out of her mind, angry, you do something that's ridiculous and absurd, and because it scrambles the brain, it makes you go, what, what?
I don't mind that.
well, I think in the book he said about like spanking her butt or squeezing her nipples or something
Yep.
like that.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, I mean, I wouldn't like that kind of
Yeah.
pattern interrupt, but maybe because if I'm
Jack could get away with that.
no, I don't
Okay.
like that. He'll say something funny, and I'm just like, I look at it, I'm just like, and I'll start laughing, and then
Yeah.
that's fine. But I don't know. I don't like my nipples being pinched as is. So, oh,
Yeah.
maybe a spank on the butt. I'll accept that, but
Well,
not
in a
my
couple months, your
nipples.
nipples are gonna
Notice
be
how
pinched
that
all the
answer is
time.
shifting? It's changing a little.
What?
In a couple months, your
Jack can
nipples
do
are gonna be
whatever he
pinched.
wants to Jade.
Oh, yeah, no. If somebody even touches my nipples after I've been breastfeeding, they're getting decked.
Well, we're not talking about after
No,
breastfeeding.
no, Chunky said that.
Or you just might, or if she's got her yoga pants on, you might just, do a little itchy with your finger to the little man in the boat. Little hooded man, hooded bandit.
What the?
Charon, little tingling. Woo! Woo! Woo!
I think it's if it's a really serious conversation and then he's making a joke, that would piss me off.
This is when she's out of her mind, over the top, just upset, in an unresourceful state. She's being a little ridiculous, so you do something that's even more ridiculous.
Which do you prefer when you are out by yourself and there's a girl you want to approach? If she's with one friend, two, three, or four?
It doesn't matter. What I look for is eye fucking. If I'm getting eye fucked, I don't care who she's with. Her mom, her parents, her family, her girlfriends. I go over and I create rapport. And the way you create rapport is that you speak to everybody else. Can you ask questions? One of the things that you can often say is you go up and you can introduce yourself and you can ask one of the girls, I think your friend is absolutely stunning, but I want to get your lady's advice. Is she a good person? Is she the kind of girl I can take home to my mom and they'll love her? Or is she the kind of girl I got to hide from? And that usually you get a lot of smiles and interesting looks, and it starts a conversation. And then the girls start trying to tell you why she's awesome and you should give her a chance. That's some kind of, spin on it. That's the way you should go about it. Because then because if you just go and you focus on the girl, your target, if you will, that you want to date and seduce, and then you ignore her girlfriends, you can piss them off and then they'll cock block you. But when you involve the girlfriends and you actually start talking to the girlfriends first, and then you slowly move to your target, you've got rapport with the other three. They already like you, and now they're going to help you. It's like, ladies, would you mind for a second? I'm going to borrow your friend for a few minutes. And then you take her by the hand and lead her over to where two of you can talk.
A rich, good-looking professional soccer player, his wife left him because he was too good for her. Too good to her.
So what that means is she was saying he's kind of a pussy. He's too nice and soft and squishy, and he doesn't act like a man and put me in my fucking place. She was probably running the relationship, and I'm sure he was a nice guy, but he was just too soft. Maybe he's raised by a single mom, but that's what happens. I saw that story, and so it was pretty clear she left him because what do I say all the time? Here's a rich soccer player, and his girlfriend or his wife left him because he's too fucking nice. In other words, women don't care about what a great, rich, and successful and handsome guy you are. They only care about how they feel about you. And he did not act masculine enough, consistently enough, and long enough to keep her pussy wet, and he dried her up. to the point where she went seeking stimulation elsewhere. She wanted a man who acted like a man more than he did. That's, in other words, she married the nice rich guy, but he dried her up and she had no passion for him. He bored her because he was too nice, because he always went along with everything she wanted, oftentimes probably going against his own wishes and things that he wanted. So it's like she didn't have any respect or attraction for him because he acted like a beta male. He might be an alpha on the field, but with his girlfriend or his wife, he's a little soft, squishy, little girly man. He should read my book.
Also learn the word no.
Yeah, learn the word no.
Women don't like it, but we'll respect you
Yeah, they'll
more.
say they don't like it, but, it turns them on when you put them in their place and not put up with their shit. Because you're supposed to be the stronger one. You're supposed to be the one that lets her know when she gets out of line. Ekblad signed an 8-year extension, I see. You're supposed to be the one that lets her know when she gets out of line and puts her in her place. And unfortunately for the soccer player, he just didn't do that. He didn't have his book, or didn't have my book, I should say. He didn't have his copy.
I read the comments and guys say that they basically have to put on a dog and pony show for the rest of your life just to keep the average woman nowadays. What would you say to this?
That's what we call loser think. That is the whole vibe of the red pill community. Butthurt men that couldn't get and keep the women they wanted. So it's not their fault. It's just average women have changed. It's modern women. And all that is a cope. It's not my fault that she left me. It's not my fault that I can't get the perfect girl. It's not my fault that I can't find and attract and keep my dream woman. It's modern women. It's much easier to be a loser and to give up, because most people major in minor things. It's a lot easier to be a 97%er and give up and date an average or subpar woman that doesn't light you up on the inside. So wherever you're consuming that kind of shit that makes you think that way, it's like I would stop interacting with those people, because you're dealing with amateurs. You're dealing with people that don't have a clue about women. Because if you understand my book, and you know it backwards and forwards and you've mastered it, that shit will never happen. You will never have a woman leave you. You won't think like this. It's because women are as predictable as the sun coming up in the east and setting in the west when you understand how they operate. And as long as you act masculine consistently, they will never leave you.